Top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL for 2025. We're going to look at quarterbacks who have played at least 3 to 5 years, and we're going to base this on the past performance of the past 3 to 5 years. This is not only based on 2025. We're going to have some players on here who are injured, not playing much of this year. We're not going to hold that against them. So let's get to the list. And we want to hear your opinion, so hit us up in the comments. This is a very subjective list. We're basing it on both stats and also performance and playoff success. And let's start the list with number 10, Jordan Love, Green Bay Packers. We think Jordan Love has shown significant improvement this season, past couple of years, guiding the Packers to some really good seasons. Faded a little bit late, but that was really due to the overall team lack of success and some injuries, especially the wide receivers. We think with getting injured wide receivers back, the Green Bay should improve this season, which would only raise Jordan Love's stock. We'll see how he performs in key playoff games and late in the season, but for now, a lot of excitement in Lambeau. Next up, we have Baker Mayfield with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What a career turnaround. Former number one overall draft pick with Cleveland. Not sure why the Browns let him go for Deshaun Watson, and that maybe Browns fans hit us in the comments, let us know why that happened. But we look at him as possibly an overachiever, great set of receivers, but what a competitor. Truly a dog, as they say. We think Baker Mayfield and the Bucs are going to be in the playoffs again, so it should be fun. And at number 8, we have Jared Goff of the Lions. We think this number might be a little bit low, but we think until Goff shows the playoff success, we think he's going to be relegated to top 10, but not top 5. We think the talent is definitely there. Really revived his career ever since his days with the Rams, came over with the Lions, made that team relevant. Been great for the past couple seasons. Truly exciting team to watch. We think still one of the best teams in the NFC in the 2025 season. But let's look for that postseason success to see if that number can go a little bit higher than his number 8 rating that we have him right now. And since we're basing this on the past couple of years, not just the 2025 season, we have to include Joe Burrow on this list, even though very disappointing toe injury this season has kept him out. But if you look at what Burrow's done when he's healthy, very impressive in the regular season, postseason. One of the few teams that's really given Patrick Mahomes' Chiefs teams trouble in the postseason. The one year took them, of course, to the Super Bowl, one or two plays away from winning it. Close but no cigar. And then we think in the other game, they lost the AFC Championship game. They actually outplayed the Chiefs. Probably should have won if not for a couple of questionable calls, we think. Sorry, Chiefs fans. But Burrow has that nice ability, all pro talent, but we do believe there's a troubling injury history that keeps him out of the top 5 on our list. And now we're getting to some of the more controversial picks here. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot from you guys in the comments, and we encourage it. Hit us with your opinion on what you think. We do believe Jalen Hurts is a top 10 quarterback in the league. We hear all the comments about his passing ability, but that's not just all that the quarterback position does entail. We think the running ability to run the tush push, whether you think it should be allowed in the NFL, it is. The guy's a winner. Might be a little bit biased. He's from Houston, just like we are. But we want to ask you. We've heard both sides of the argument. What's your opinion? Is Hurts a top quarterback, or does he in fact only benefit from a strong team? We think still that shouldn't necessarily be held against him. You still have to have a quarterback that can execute, pass it, and run it. But we've heard those arguments. So hit us up. Let us know. We do think Hurts is appropriately placed here at number 6. Moving up to the top 5, we think a quarterback here you could question with the success. Not a whole lot of playoff success, but we think the talent has been there, the numbers have been there. And we thought 2025 might be a step up for the Chargers, but again, key injuries on the offensive line might hold them down. We think that would keep Herbert's rating down. But without question, the talent is there. The throwing, the running, and all that, again, just has to have more sustained playoff success to move up higher on this list. And at number 4, we have Matthew Stafford of the LA Rams, the ageless wonder. We keep wondering where that signs of age and mileage are going to show up. Not quite yet. Still continuing to put up great numbers with a dual receiving threat of Puka Nacua and then Devontae Adams. Continue to impress. And, of course, a Super Bowl victory. Looking back what he did with the Lions. Very impressive career. We like him here at number 4. And at 3, we have Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens. To me, personally, I think he's the best quarterback in the league prior to this year. This year has been very disappointing. 2025, that opening game loss against the Bills, really not his fault. They had that Henry fumble and a few flukish plays. We think he's got the most talent of any quarterback in the league. Just haven't seen the playoff success, and we're worried about the injury for this season. And before the final 2, let's talk about some quarterbacks that just missed the list. We're looking for a body of work. Quarterbacks have been in the league at least 3 to 4 years, so you're not going to have Bo Nix, you're not going to have Jaden Daniels, 2 quarterbacks we really like, and then Sam Darnold. Because he's only had a year and a half of success to this point after a slow career, we're not putting him in yet, and we need to see more proof. And at two, we have the reigning MVP, Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills. We can already hear from Bills fans now. Why at two? Why at two? He's the MVP. Really, until we see the postseason success, Josh Allen could easily be number one. So could Lamar Jackson from a pure talent perspective. But we have to see postseason results before we move them up. That's the only thing holding back both Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. Against you got a guy that's in their way, just can't get by in the AFC. Seems to own that conference. So really, that's it. We think Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson are more talented than our number one pick, Patrick Mahomes, of the Kansas City Chiefs. And we had to put in a number one, not just because my wife went to Texas Tech. Maybe I got strong armed a little bit. No, we don't think so. We think those intangibles that Mahomes had, we already said we think Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen both have more talent, physical perspective, but mentally, we think the ability to process, fast processing speed reminds us of Tom Brady, reminds us of Joe Montana going a little further. Just those intangibles and football IQ off the charts. Three-time Super Bowl champion. We have to put him at number one, even though, as we said, we think other quarterbacks might be a little bit more talented. That's not an insult. That just shows you what Patrick Mahomes does, taking his game to another level. So that's our list. Hit us up in the comments if you have differing opinions. Almost everyone does. So we want to hear it. And thanks for joining.
That's all for this time. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to sharing our future videos with you.